Howdy y'all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2 for Remote Edition. In the previous episode, we built this brand new bypass track, so trains that are traveling, well, near Longhorn won't have to worry about basically going through the station. Though I have yet to figure out how to basically make the trains that take this route. I think I might have to basically just remove these two tracks. I reckon. I'm not so sure. Or basically just remove these tracks instead. As with these tracks removed, then all the freight trains will basically just have to use this track instead. Well, I want most of the trains to basically, that are using this track, not to get stuck here. But that, I'm not so sure. Well, whatever the case may be, at least all of my trains are still getting able to move around, at least a little. Though, I think once this freight train is cleared, I believe we'll get started on modifying this section of track. There we go. Let's just see what happens when we remove the tracks for this freight line. And I just realized that I also removed the tracks for the passenger line as well. Gotta fix that. Train 29 has no path, but if we do that, then yes, all the freight trains will basically use this path to get to where they need to go. I think. Not all of them, just a few, I think. Let's see, like, this train carrying fruit. This one is basically way off course. It should not be traveling on this line. But, however, with this freight line being removed, all passenger trains shouldn't have to worry about being delayed again. After all, passenger trains have a bit of a higher speed than freight. Though we also received a new diesel, but not interested because I'm not in the mood of buying any new equipment right now. But since now this track is only a single line, I'll have to replace this signal with a single aspect for this gantry bridge. And to basically make it look like there was some track there at one time, we'll just basically paint some ballast over the track bed. Showcase that at one time trains there was a 4-track section, but it was kind of downgraded due to causing so many traffic jams. Let's see. Yes, the train is now going on this right track, so most of the trains that are going through here now are just... Oh! The mineral train of bauxite is going in the... can't basically get to its proper destination now. Crud, I forgot about that. Looks like I might have to build a new route to go around. Let's see. Hmm. I guess the old spur line that connects to this basically can be removed, replaced with something a little more modern, and a faster connection. It may not be efficient, but with this junction out of the way, it should keep many of my trains still on the move. There are still freight trains that still need to use this line, but most of them now can basically use this line instead. Though I have yet to get a passenger service to use that track. Hmm. If I'm gonna get bauxite delivered, I'll probably might have to basically... Let me see. Yeah, freight trains will take the middle track on this line since it's a freight-only line. I think I might have to delete this old roadway and clear it up for a new track. $39 miles. No. Let's see if we can get it up to 40-ish. I guess it will do. Then do that, I guess. Move it to this straight piece. Extend it forward a bit. And then curve the track to here. And place down a couple of dwarf signals. Meaning now one train can only use this one track at a time. It's not efficient, but it will basically make it a lot easier to handle. Now then, where is that? Oh, crud! I forgot. This is not a diamond crossing. And where is train number 9 anyway? How did it get onto the middle track? It's not supposed to. I guess I'll have to make a quick temporary switch just to get it back onto the right track. There. Once that freight train is cleared, then everything should be good to go. Meanwhile, I'll need to place down a new road over this section of track, so all the road vehicles can get to where they need to go. Let's see. I think I probably might just go for a stone bridge this time. The stone viaduct will do. Though I'll extend it out a bit so it can basically have a much more flatter space. Get rid of that, and then just... make it into this. And then just connect the two ends of the roadway together. Alright, then I just need to place down another signal on the junction to make sure that trains don't crash into each other at that switch. Now, for the old line, I'll probably just simply smooth out the terrain a bit to make it look like the track was never laid there in the first place. Although, if it's possible, I guess for a little fun, if I could find it, ah, we'll just we'll just build some old track here. This will just showcase the old routes right of way, and it's just no longer in service. Yeah, this will do. But of course, though, I gotta get some of this track replaced. And to make sure that the trees are basically put back to where they were, I'll just need to basically, let's see, lower the branches, and, well, not the branches, just make the brush size a little smaller, and there we go. Looks like that track was never even built in the first place. Now, this train of meat, it's not supposed to basically go on this route. Where is Blue Water City located? Oh, the meatpacking plant is on this side. Well, it's a good time already just to actually connect to this other end of this track. It hasn't been able to be connected up to anything in a long time. Yeah, it will probably just go straight over this river to connect to the meatpacking plant. No, not meatpacking plant, the food processing plant. Oh, that looks horrible. Too much curvature. That's fine, I could easily fix that by doing it like this. Build a bridge over this river. Make it a bit of a more faster, modern bridge for this operation. Place down these girders. We'll curve a bit to the right. And why is it in bridge mode? It shouldn't be like that. It should be on a gradient. Just do that. this, and the new meat packing line is already set up. And it should be a lot more faster to get there too. A lot better than going through the big station. Though I'll have to change this signal here and the other one to the color light variant. And now just to add the new signals. And there we go. Now we got a new route for our meat train where it won't have to basically go through Longhorn Station. Of course, I'll still need to place down a couple of other signals along the route. And then just place another single gantry here. Because this other line here will just be used for delivering foodstuffs to this part of the area. Because I think there are some locations in this area that do need food products. I mean, one of them is, I believe, Cedar Point? If the game would basically let me play this in 60 frames per second at this point, that would be great. Let's see. Do they need foodstuffs? They actually do. I mean, there's only 26 units of it, but still, that's a pretty good amount of... Oh wait, not 26, 36. So there is a demand for food there. Although we have already delivered tons of meat and tons of coffee already, but we don't have any cans to be... We don't have any aluminum for cans yet. Actually, what if I make it a spur line off of this instead? It's 41 miles an hour on this curve, but it will still allow me to basically curve it off from the main line, so it will be easy for all of our trains to, well, for most of my trains to basically deliver its loads of meat. Well, not meat, just food products. And we'll just replace this bridge with just a stone viaduct. It is lucky that I have no ships coming down this way. It would not be good. And, of course, this bridge will also have a brick viaduct as well. And then, let's see, is it too steep? Not really, it's not too steep at all. Plus, with this new connection, we can at least now start transporting more foodstuffs to Cedar Point, thus making more money in the process. And I think this new modification has allowed a lot of our trains much more easy access to where they need to go. Though, I need to also fix this area because I think it's not really that great. Let's see. There is already one train filling up with... pulling in with meats on this track. Let's see. You're gonna pull on track 4 with the meats. Let's see. What service is the ones for serving the town of Cedar Point? Train 12, Train TS12. This one hasn't even delivered any food, and it's carrying grain? It's not supposed to. It's supposed to drop off its food. Let me look at the manage it. Let's see. It's not supposed to fill up with grain. It's supposed to fill up with food products and drop them off. Where is this train even located at? At a bakery? It must be at a food processing plant in Riverside. Yeah, the grain was supposed to be unloaded from these box cars, not to be transported to another destination. Well, when it comes back, it will basically unload everything that's inside the cars. So it will basically sure all the grain is delivered to the processing plant. In the meantime, though, we could set up another service to supply that town. But it will be foodstuffs dash one. I'll be copying the text for this and setting up a new service for this operation. It will go to Blue Water City Halt, wait for 10 minutes, have this color, and it will be classified. Oh, sorry about that. That was a hex code from something. Let's see. Freight train TS12B food stuffs dash 2. It will fill up with a load of foodstuffs and it will go straight to Cedar Point. And the game just kind of started to lag out as soon as I zoomed out. It will go on platform 2 as it normally would. Now, let's just hope that train up Bauxite is on its way because I need to ramp up my production of aluminum badly. Speaking of which, where is that aluminum factory service? Let's see. Where is that train of Bauxite? Oh, it's heading for Longhorn Central as we speak. Though I think it's time for this service to be cloned so we can have more bauxite shipped. In the meantime, with that new service set up, oh my gosh, how is this train getting into the wrong location? It should not be going this way. And the main line is blocked by all types of traffic. Alright, let's just hope this works. Well, at least my trains are now moving again. But I need to set up another service immediately to basically serve the foodstuffs to Cedar Point. Because I think the town residents of Cedar Point are getting a little bored of just having, well, baked goods. It's time for them to expand their palate with some canned meats and some canned coffee. Let's just get back to that engine servicing facility so we can get this set up. Past this industrial area, which I'm glad that I made modifications to because I would not have lasted so long with all those trains basically getting stuck. Okay. Let's go to diesels, and I think I'll just acquire maybe the SD40-2s for this operation. Because I need a fast freight diesel. Let's see. Foodstuffs. Food. Where's that loaf of bread? Ah, here we are. Food. And let's see. Where is those refrigeration cars? We'll just add a couple of these in now. Because they're the same, but these are pretty useful for carrying a lot of cargo. $760 units of food products. Of course, we'll also need a caboose for this train. Oh, that train is a little too long, actually. Let's see. Maybe I could cut it back by just getting rid of a certain car or two. Let's see. Details. Train length 345 meters. That's good. Alright. Now with that train in service, I think we've reached a good ending point for today's episode. And are you serious, game? Are you serious right now? Oh my gosh. What is up with all of my signals? I think I might have to extend this track out a bit to connect to that area. But that will be taken care of in the next episode. So if you have enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. The Texas Community Mysteries video uploaded on Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!